Hi guys, Kat Hinckley here from Moso Method, joining you on a Building You for Promo Corner. I'm joining you from outside today because there are a few beautiful days left, and in New England, these are the days we live for. So I am bringing to you today more information about John C. Maxwell's 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. We're going to cover a couple more of the gaps that we can fall into when we are reaching for our goals, our desires, and our best selves. The first one I want to share with you is the timing gap. It sounds silly, but how many of you have said, I need to wait till everything is perfect in my life before I take that next step? Guys, guess what? There's never a time in your life that everything is perfect. The timing is never perfect. So you have to trust that if you have an inkling to do something, if you're feeling it in your gut, that you move forward with it. There is something called the law of diminishing intent. And what that says is that the longer you wait to do something that you should do now, the less likely it is that you'll ever do it. And that is the reality. So if you think about in your past, things that maybe you put off, but then eventually you came to your senses and you did whatever it was, didn't you say to yourself, why didn't I do that sooner? But think about all the things that you put off because the timing wasn't right and you never circled back around to. So the timing gap is a legitimate gap that we fall into. I can see my dog in the background there. That's Bentley. So we're outside enjoying the day. So the timing gap is the one thing. The second thing I want to share with you is the mistake gap. A lot of people don't move forward because of the fear of failure. Guys, it is arguably the best way to learn is by making mistakes. Right? We know, think about even in your past, when you've made mistakes, what you've learned from those experiences, so that as you continue to go down that path, your skills are refined, your information is fuller, so that you have more of the information that you need to be successful. So the mistake gap is something that you don't want to be afraid of. You want to embrace it and encourage yourself to take that as part of the journey to get to your best self. And the last thing I want to share with you today is the perfection gap. The perfection gap is the idea of I want to make sure that everything is perfect before I move forward. Similar to both the timing gap and the mistake gap, the perfection gap is a non-reality. In his book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, he explains it like this. He says, picture yourself driving down an unfamiliar road at night, and it has no street lights, so it's dark, right? The only lights that you have are the lights from your car, the headlights, and it's a curvy, windy road. And as we're going, of course, we wish we could see what was up in front of us, so we had that knowledge. However, we don't have that choice. But when we turn around a corner, now a next big section of road is revealed to us and we can see where we're going. But we have to trust that going forward, as we go around the next curve, we're going to see what's coming too. So perfection ahead of time is hard to achieve, but knowing and trusting that as you go, what you need to know will be revealed to you to help you along your path. So guys, today's video, we covered the timing gap, the mistake gap, and the perfection gap. All of these helping us to realize that it's really easy to make excuses why we can't move forward or grow on our own. But the truth is, they're just excuses. They're not really reasons. So guys, thank you so much for joining me on this absolutely beautiful day. And I look forward to seeing you next week on Building You from Promo Corner. All right, guys, you take care. Bye-bye.